Okay, so y'all know how I've been bitching about the rain and it being cloudy and no sun? Look at this. It is still cloudy and it's raining, but you see all this sun? Look, this is my backyard. And my phone's getting wet. It's raining, it's sunny, and it's still cloudy. This is not what I wanted. I wanted straight sun. I want the rain to be gone. Okay? Here's my front yard. It's flooding. And here's
sparkling water.
Here's my porch. Look at all the rain. You like the feel of the rain?
Can I help you?
No? Okay. It's still
That's me.
It's still thundering though, so.
Woo.
Mother Nature, I'm not happy with you. Now on to the book haul. Oh, this necklace, I haven't worn it since I was in high school and it feels like it's choking the living hell out of me, and not in a good way. Hi guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my June book haul. I know I promised that this book haul wouldn't be as late as my May one, but next week is August. So, yeah, I've had things to do. I've been relaxing, enjoying my last full month of summer. So, and you're going to be hearing Luna. You're going to be hearing thunder. It's common in my videos. Luna and thunder. And also, sorry if y'all can see my bra. It's fucking hot. So, I apologize. But let's just get right into the book haul. Okay. So, first book I'm going to be showing y'all is Grump. This came in Adeline's June Owlcrate Junior box. And yeah, it's a Snow White retelling, and it's all about Grumpy. And we haven't read it yet, but we're going to be reading it, I think in August or September during our school time. One of those two. And I don't know what it's about. I don't want to know what it's about. I want to read the other ones too. I don't know if I have to read these in order or if they're just like regular standalones. But Tarnished City by Vic James. I got this from Lit Pick for Sammy's review, and yeah, it was good. Gave it 4 out of 5. If you haven't watched my previous videos, if you haven't watched my previous book videos, watch those and you'll hear all about this one. Or this is the second book in the series, so one of those videos will talk about the first one, and if you don't want to be spoiled for this one, you won't, because I don't talk about it at all. The finale comes out in September or October. I think October. And it's called Burned Ruins or something like that. But I can't wait to read it. So, yeah. Tarnished City by Vic James. The first one is Gilded Cage. There's 2 books called Gilded Cage. One of them is called The Gilded Cage, and then the first one is just Gilded Cage. But yeah, so don't get confused. I got When Through Deep Waters by Rochelle Decker. This came from Tyndale House Publishing, and that was one of my review copies. It's about this woman who is very uptight. She lives in Santa Monica, and at the very first chapter made me angry as hell, and I was going to DNF it right away. I could not stand her. I cannot stand parents who think more about themselves and then give us 2 shits about their kids. And then the second chapter made me cry. So, it was an okay book. I gave it a 2 out of 5. The girl, Allison, her daughter drowns. It's inevitable. And she has mental issues after that. It all takes place 4 months later, and then she goes back to her hometown in Montana, and she starts seeing things. It's like kind of paranormal, but not. And it just made me angry, and it made me cry. But yeah, read it. And if you don't throw it across the room like I did, then I had to buy my own copy of The Man in the High Castle by Philip K. Dick. I read this book last year and I gave it a 3 out of 5. And the reason I picked this up is because I watched a pilot episode of The Man in the High Castle on Amazon, and I freaking loved it. It's an alternate history of the Japanese and the Nazis winning World War II, and the United States, the West Coast is under Japanese rule, and then from the Rockies to the East Coast it's all Nazi, and then the Rocky Mountain area from the Canadian border to the Mexican border, it's all the neutral zone where they're normal America. That's what. But I loved it. I love this book. Channel announcement right now. In October, the 3rd season of The Man in the High Castle is coming back to Amazon. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Let me know if y'all want to see vlog recaps of each episode, or do you want me to go live while I'm watching the episode so you can see my reactions right then and there. I don't know what I'm going to do. I would like to go live, but yeah. Man in the High Castle. The book, the show is very, very different from the book, but it's going on the same source material. In the book, it's all about a book that's forbidden. In the show, it's all about these films. America, after the Second World War, the Allies have lost and their enemies have conquered the world. Those who survive live in fear. The Nazis have taken over New York while the Japanese control California. Yet in a neutral buffer zone between these two rival superpowers lives the author of an underground bestseller that, it is rumored, offers an alternate version of history. Does reality lie with him, or is his world just among many others? So the alternate history that is in this book is today. What we're living right now. So it's like, what if, like when we won the war, what if we won the war in the book? What would be different? And it shows that in the show, and it's awesome. So read this and then watch the show, because the show does give away spoilers, but the book and the show completely different. If you watched my last Dollar Tree haul, I bought 4 more books, so I'm just going to hold those up because I don't know anything about them. So what's the point in me? Lena! Hi! You can't go outside! But anyways, I don't know anything about these books. I haven't read the back. I haven't looked them up, so. But I do know that this one is a second in the series. It's in The Purple Shroud by Stella Duffy. It's a Penguin classic. It's one of the orange ones. And I don't really like the orange spines. I know people like them, but I don't. But Theodora and Justinian, Emperor and Empress, a novel of Empress Theodora. Whenever I see Theodora now, I want to think Theodosia because of Hamilton, but no. It's a classic that I'm hoping to get to soon. I just gotta find the first book. I got the girls. This one, Dead Boy. It's about a little zombie kid. Every dead cell in Crow's body urged him to jump up, to run to greet her, but he forced himself to stay where he was, lying down on the ground. It wouldn't do to look too eager. He's dead, he stinks, all he wants is a friend. So, I gotta figure out which kid wants this one in their room. And we're going to be building bookshelves in Ari and Addie's room, so I may film that. I don't know yet. Another one is Sorrowbound by David Mark. It is a Detective Sergeant McAvoy novel. I don't know what it's about. I don't know if it's a number in a series, but the cover is cool. I got it because of the bird and the color. This is my favorite color combo, if you couldn't tell. This is Georgia Bulldog colors. I'm a Georgia Bulldog girl at heart. When I'm going to be reading this one, but it talks about a sweltering summer, so this will be the perfect time to read this book because I can picture myself in a sweltering summer. I'm living it right now. The last one I got from Dollar Tree is The Double by George Pelecanos. I don't know if this is a non-fiction or a fiction explosive thriller, yet from one of America's best loved crime writers. So it's fiction, but it might be based on true facts, maybe? I don't know. The dude looks like he was an ex-convict, or he did some major jail time. Or Casey brought me a book home from our little free library, and I haven't read it yet, but he stopped by just on his own and picked me and the girls up some books, and I had it on my Goodreads, and he was happy about that. So I don't know if he looked at my Goodreads. Casey, did you look at my Goodreads? It is Do Not Become Alarmed by Mally Malloy. I don't know, but it's so pretty. And I'll read the back too because I don't know what it's about, but I want to read it. Oh, well, no. I'll read the inside instead of the back. Whatever. Okay. When Liv and Nora decide to take their husbands and children on a holiday cruise, everyone is thrilled. The adults are lulled by the ship's comfort and ease. The 4 children, aged 6 to 11, love the non-stop buffet and their newfound independence. But when they all go ashore for an adventure in Central America, a series of minor misfortunes and miscalculations lead the families farther from the safety of the ship. One minute the children are there, the next they're gone. The disintegration of the world the families knew, told from the perspectives of both the adults and the children. Luna, stop it! Is riveting and revealing. Their parents, accustomed to security and control, turn on one another and blame themselves, while the seemingly helpless children discover resources they never knew they possessed. Do Not Become Alarmed is a story about the protective force of innocence and the limits of parental power, and an insightful look at privileged illusions of safety. Celebrated for her spare and moving fiction, Mally Malloy has written a gripping novel about how quickly what we can count on can fall away, and how crisis shifts our perceptions of what matters most. And this book is $27 US and $36 in Canada. So that is it for my June book haul. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And I'm ready to go take the snaps off. And please hit that subscribe button. I would love to have y'all as new friends. And if you are a new subscriber and this is please talk to me down in the comments. I always try to comment back on my incoming comments. I love chatting with y'all, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.